Welcome to our live stream of high school sports. Please note that this broadcast is produced by an independent team of sports enthusiasts, and the views, opinions, and commentary expressed are solely those of the commentators and not representative of the schools, teams, or athletes featured. While we strive for accuracy, occasional errors or misstatements may occur. This stream is intended for entertainment and educational purposes only. Thank you for joining us and enjoy the show.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Hey, you ain't never seen nothing like this. Ain't no telling how it might get. It's the hypest right here. High school sports at its finest. So many highlights, you have to rewind it. Hey, Stream City, let me just remind you. The heart of a lion, a team full of fighters. So many stars on the field, it'll blind you. They're giving everything they got till the time's up. Yeah, legends in the making. History is made. We just getting started. You ain't seen a thing. YSN, gotta know the name. They gon' bring the flames. They gon' do their thing. Take it to another level, don't hold back. High school, got a passion and we show that. Got the drive and you know they got the heart. Number one spot for your high school sports. Let's go for the win. Hey.
And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Wednesday edition of the YSN Live podcast right here out of the Athletics Studio in Athletics in Columbiana. DJ Yokley. And joining me, as always, my dear friend, my compadre, my co-pilot, and of course, the king of all women's sports, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Ronald Hartwig. What's up there, Ronald?
How we doing today, DJ? Hump day. Let's go. Middle of the week. Feeling good.
Hump day.
Hump day.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day outside.
Yes.
Beautiful day outside. It's been hot, a little hot, a dry heat, as they say in the South. Beautiful, beautiful day, though, and we've got two awesome interviews we're looking forward to having here shortly. Team Youngstown, by the way, heading to Palomino once again and looking to do some damage. So we're going to have Tyler Wright from Hubbard and Ryan Pikatowski. I think I nailed it. Got it. Drilled it. They will be joining us here at 12:15 and 12:30, respectively, so we're excited for them to join the show and talk about their journey up to this point and then what it's going to be like to head to the Lone Star State. And they need some help with funding, too. Talked to their coach last night, and, they're looking for some help. So anybody out there that can help potentially these boys represent the great region of Youngstown, Ohio on the world stage, I'm sure they would love that help, and we'll certainly ask them how the best way to do so. So I know they got a GoFundMe right now. So I know Chris is probably watching. If you want to put that in the comments, you're more than welcome to do that and help out Team Youngstown. Congratulations also to the 16U Team Youngstown, who will be playing. I just wait. I know it's somewhere because we got yelled at right before we came on the air. They will be playing. Dun, 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 dun. This is the magic of social media. The Colt team will be playing the Pony Colt World Series in Marion, Illinois, starting Friday as well. So a couple of Youngstown's finest teams will be playing on the world stage. We're excited for that. Obviously, we're a little bit biased. We feel like our baseball is a little bit better than everybody else's, but apparently Japan's pretty good too. We hear, and every year they seem to be in the mix. So Good luck to our Youngstown teams. Certainly rooting for you, and would love to get you covered here. We have a great show tomorrow too, Ant. You have a lot of coaches' corners, a lot of volleyball talk tomorrow as I am fanboying out in the great city of Canton, Ohio at the Pro Football Hall of Fame and getting some – hey, we might have some big interviews. There's 4 Hall of Famers on the docket this year, I believe, and we might have a little conversation with each of them. That's the goal, right? I know Rob Johnson's working incredibly hard right now to get those set up. So
go get it, Rob.
Rob's going fishing, going big fishing. big fishing on this boat that we're going to be floating over in Canton. And then I think he and Sam are actually doing the enshrinement gig on Saturday. So that's big. We've got a big show tomorrow. We got a big show on Friday as well. I know you've already locked in some guests for Friday, so we're excited for that. Who do we have to look forward to?
We're gonna have the new head coach of Poland Boys Golf, Chris Martin, will be on the show, and he's bringing his star junior Angelo Rinaldi on the show as well. They just got their first win in their first match of the season earlier this morning, actually, against Hubbard by 20 strokes, I think 155 to 179, 24-stroke win for Poland. So domination to start.
Well, I will tell you that Coach Martin was out on the links on Monday at the YSN Classic, and he was tearing it up. And old Aaron Walker and Todd Kibbe were slowing them down. Slowing them down a little bit. So I know Coach Martin, he's a really good golfer. I know Todd Kibbe, not great, but he can put some juice down for sure. We found that out. And he also I mean, we'll let him tell the story, but he tumbled out of a cart along the way. Too much juice. It's one of those you keep one foot on the floor to kind of slow the things down a little bit.
He's like Happy Gilmore, just finding places to hide his beer.
Yeah.
Let me twist the top of my club.
We didn't get to talk about that at all. We went into the internet interrupted us, but I will tell you that I watched the first 30 minutes of Happy Gilmore 2 on Friday before we went to Notre Dame, and I thought I was going to hate it. I saw the first 30 minutes. I was like, this is awful. This is terrible. This is absolutely like everything I didn't want in a movie.
Yeah.
And then I watched it later that night, and it was incredible. Like just exactly what we needed. Well done, Adam Sandler. The Sandman coming through again.
It was definitely a slow burn. It wasn't like it was hilarious from the get-go, but like I think its strength was the second half of the movie. That's where all the, at least for me, that's where all the jokes really started to land in the second half. I love the golfers and them getting to show a little bit of their comedic timing. Scotty Scheffler was hilarious in the jail cell.
Again. Not again.
I know the drill.
I thought it was great. I did. We're not doing any spoilers, but man, I'll tell you what. That first 5 minutes, I was like, "This stinks. This is bad. This is not a good. This is not the way I want things to go."
Well, we won't do.
Oh, whoa!
Everybody dies. The end.
That was it. Yeah, I was a big fan, and I at first, and I've watched it like 4 times since the initial. So like, I guess the first time I watched it, your expectations are okay. This is just gonna be, but it's been what 30 years, something like that since the first one came out. So you almost had to reset it. You had to make sure that people understood it because there's some people maybe never saw Happy Gilmore, the original,
right?
And it wouldn't really make sense to them, some of the things that happen, or some of
all the callbacks.
Yeah.
And
there's it's the same jokes, and right. People are like, oh, what is that?
Right.
Like, my kids shouldn't be watching it. And I woke up the morning, and Z was right behind me, just laughing hysterically at everybody that gets hit or hurt. That's where he's at in his comedy. Is anybody that gets hurt, he loves it. So there's the GoFundMe as well here, as Chris put it into the chat. So if you want to help, going back to our original statement, if you want to go help Team Youngstown get to Palomino and make sure they have the means to do so, please check that out on our X page, it looks like. So you can go check that out on our X page. I'm sure Chris wouldn't be too adverse to go put it on Facebook as well, so we can hit all of them. But we can put it together in the write-up after this on ysnlive.com, so you can help with the GoFundMe as well. So, there's a lot of people. It broke records on Netflix, like the biggest movie ever that Netflix produced. So congratulations to the Sandman. Still got it. Still got his fastball. Still's got his fastball.
I think it's funny because I was watching it and then I watched the first one after I watched number 2 just for like I want to just kind of I should have watched the first one first. I didn't do it in that order, but I think his comedy style changed a little bit as he got older. I think he's a little bit it's a little bit of a different Adam Sandler, still swinging for the fences, but I felt like he was hitting jokes differently. I just felt like there was a little bit of a different timing, and I think he's kind of well seasoned with age. He's gotten a little bit more nuanced.
They're not just fart jokes. They're not just fart jokes anymore. Like there's nothing wrong with fart jokes. In the Yoakley family, it is a number one still fart jokes. But it's a little bit deeper, I guess. And I think that he changed it when he became a dad.
Yeah. And he's also had since then, like back when he did Happy Gilmore, he was all comedies, all goofiness all the time. He's had some pretty serious dramatic roles since that have, I think, made him a little bit more of a well-rounded. Like he can handle some of the stuff that they put into Happy Gilmore too, and be a little bit more believable than I think he could have if they put that kind of stuff into the first one.
I think it's hard for him though because he's typecast, and he did it to himself. Because I've seen some of those movies, and he's real serious, and all I'm waiting for him to do is like that's all I'm waiting for, just out of nowhere, just like the diary of a janitor, you know what I mean? Like that's all I'm waiting for, and that's why it's funny because it's tough for comedians to get into serious roles because you're waiting for that punchline at some point, and it just never happens. Like I cannot remember. Was it Spanglish? Is Spanglish the one that he really tried to? And I was like, oh boy.
He did Uncut Gems, which he was a pretty opposite of what he usually does because he was like a diamond smuggler.
But that was like recently, right?
Right.
That was within the last couple of years.
Yeah, and then
but like Spanglish was the first one that people were like, "What is this?" Because that was that. I'm gonna butcher this. Was it Téa Leoni with him? I think it, and I might be thinking of a different movie, but I'm pretty sure it's because he falls in. Does he fall in love with like the Help?
Yeah,
or something along the way. Okay, so I'm not far. I just remember watching it, and I couldn't have been older than 25, and I'm like waiting for him to be hilarious. And I was like, this movie sucks. Like Bob Barker would say, this guy sucks. Like, Adam Sandler, what are you doing? Like, you go from Billy Madison to this? Like, what are we doing? But Big Daddy was. What's your top 3 Adam Sandler movies?
I really
Happy Gilmore 2 excluded, by the way.
I really enjoy Mr. Deeds. I think that's one that really gets me. I like it a lot.
Very sneaky, sir.
When he gets stabbed in the foot, like that will always make me laugh. I like Big Daddy.
Big Daddy's good.
And I'm actually a big fan of Click. I know that's kind of a hot take, but I think Click is a really good movie.
Very hot take. Click, good movie. Little wild. I'm gonna go Happy Gilmore. No particular 1 through 3. Happy Gilmore is my number 1. Let's just put it that way. Billy Madison. Longest Yard.
Longest Yard's a good one. I almost forgot about that.
Longest Yard's a good one. I mean, there's too many. We could do the top 10. Maybe we should do the top 10 Adam Sandler movies because Happy Gilmore 2 is up there for me now. But hey, we have actual stuff to talk about. With all due respect to Adam Sandler, Sandman, we are joined by a gentleman that is going to make his home in just a few days, Palomino, Texas, because he was part of the champion Team Youngstown, and they will go to Palomino, Texas, and they will fight against the rest of the world. It is Youngstown versus the world, and from Hubbard, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen, part of that team, Tyler Wright. What's up, Ty? How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Thanks for taking time out for us today. Greatly appreciate it. Congratulations on all your success. For you, this journey starts right after, naturally, the high school season comes to a close. You have to make that jump right into the next season. What has it been like for you? You guys had an incredible season at Hubbard, and now you're all the way to Palomino, man. What's the last 2.5 months been like for you?
I mean, for me, I was at Youngstown State this past year, so it was a good jump. This was my first season, so I didn't have a spring season, so it was good to get back into it. Get back to throwing and all that stuff. And we've had a lot of fun this year. Won a lot of games, so
goes fast, right? So here I am looking like a dummy because I'm sitting there like, okay, I feel like you were. I mean, it hasn't been too long, but being able to jump back into it, what has it been like for you? I mean, to keep that arm fresh and live, so you can go and make this run with your team. What has that been like for you, and how have you kind of stayed in the gym, stayed in the great mindset to put your team in a position to win?
I mean, this is my last year here at in the B League, so this has always been the goal to take this trip with the team. So over the winter, obviously, just kept throwing, lifting, all that good stuff, and it's all a mindset. I mean, just you got to keep it going. So.
And Class B is a long grind. It's a long summer. It's a long season. Talk about kind of navigating it and going through weeks of it, and then here you are. You have to go from the Class B season and transition right into Palomino, and what that's like for you.
I mean, I feel like it's all about getting your team invested. As long as you have 18 guys that are willing to show up every day and get the job done, and they'll perform it if they're willing to. I mean, we had a really good pitching staff this year, had the lowest team ERA in the league, and our hitting was well above average as well. So it just made it a lot easier on our coaches because we had guys that wanted to show up, wanted to be there, and wanted to win.
So you guys go from the domestic tour to the national tour, I guess to the world tour. For you, I mean, what are some of the teams that you've heard about that it seems like Japan always gives us a problem. What things are you looking forward to? Who are you looking forward to play, and who's got your attention?
I mean, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. So obviously the Taiwan team, the Mexico, Puerto Rico host teams even are going to be pretty good. So it'll just be interesting to get some new faces, new competition. Something different.
Like you said, first time doing it. So what are some things that really excite you? I mean, this is kind of a whole new experience for you. So what are some things that you're really, really stoked about, making this trip and playing this kind of baseball?
Yeah, like seeing the new teams, obviously playing against some better competition because they won their zones too. So they're going to be the best team from their area. So just playing against that type of competition will be fun. And I feel like just, team bonds are about to build through this. It's going to be a really great time and have a lot of fun.
Who's on the team that you're really excited to play with? I know this is kind of a combined team, so I mean, who's really caught your eye? Who's been one of those guys that you've really attached yourself to?
I mean, I've been in the B League for 6 years now. This is my 6th year here, so I've come up with guys, Cam Huff, Kyle Gilson. They've been two of the guys that have come all the way up with me, and we have pulled a few guys from Creekside. Ryan Pikatowski, you guys are having on here. He's a really good player. Haig too. He's a solid guy. And then we got Cy, who's committed to Akron, so a great arm in the rotation for us. But yeah, this team's really good, and we pulled 12 or so guys from Ballistic. That's the team I was on during the summer, and all those guys are dogs, man. They're really good. So can't wait to see what we do.
By the way, I still love that you're still rocking the Ballistic powder blue too. You're still on brand. That's just way to go, buddy. Way to go. What was it like to be with that program? I mean, it's such a great season for Ballistic too, and to be able to represent that Class B organization all year. And I know you've been on it. So what was that like for you?
I mean, I just want to give a big thank you to all the Ballistic coaches over the years who've ever coached there. I mean, they've taught me a ton. I'll give a big shout out to Chris, who's been my manager for the past 4 years. He's really held us all together this year. This is the first year we've made this deep of a run, so it's been a really great time. They've done a great job, and I've loved playing for the organization. I mean, the teams I've been on, though, haven't been the best in the league every year.
Oh, did we lose him? You there, Ian?
I'm here.
Okay. Looks like we lost Tyler for a minute. We'll see if we can get him back up. I thought something serious happened. Like there was something out the front the window. We'll see if we can get him back here in a little bit. We'll what do we do here? All right, let's put him remove him. Tyler, if you can hear us, let us know or do a wave to us or something in the background. I can't see. Looks like he's frozen up. Again, I think what he was getting at was being able to be with this team and have that consistency over the last 4 to 6 years. He said he played in the league for 6 years.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
6 year.
That's impressive. And what the biggest thing is, like, people don't understand for us, and I'm not trying to cover my tracks, but man, like, these years go very quickly and they blur together. So, like, we knew Tyler played at Hubbard, and it's hard to kind of keep track of, even though it feels like it just ended. Like, there's still kids. Like, Jake Gehring, to me, is still, 1 year away from being at Ohio State. Like, he's still a senior in high school when I look at Jake. Kind of like parents look at their kids. So I apologize to Tyler for not getting the timeline correct. But you look at what, Team Youngstown historically does, and they make noise, going back to the Pletcher days, rest in peace, of what, that we're able to do. It's incredible. Here we go. We got Tyler back. Tyler, sorry we lost you there for a minute, pal.
Yeah, that was my bad. My phone overheated.
Jeez Louise. All right. So you were in the midst of talking to us about, the great coaches that you've had and the being part of the ballistic team. We'll let you go ahead and have the runway to finish that.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just been a great experience all the way up through. I want to give a big shout out to my dad too. He's come all the way up through with me, helped me out. He coaches with the team, so he'll take the trip down there with me, and that'll just make it even more special.
All right, for you, I mean, you talk about that trip down. There's got to be more than baseball that you're looking forward to. Naturally, some time with your dad. What are some other things that you're looking to do down there? I heard the food's pretty good. Little good barbecue.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard too much about it down there. I just know it's a long trip, so got to gear up for that. And then just spending time with the guys. It'll be a great time. We'll make some memories.
Will this be the longest trip you've made for baseball, or have you gone further?
Yeah, so I was never like a travel kid. I never traveled to different tournaments and stuff like that. I've always just played in the B League. So this will be the farthest I've ever gone. So it'll be a good time.
Is there anything other than food you're particularly looking forward to, other than making memories with the guys?
I mean, I'd say meeting the different teams too, like getting to talk to them. That'd be pretty cool. Seeing where they come from, see if we can like connect on that level too.
When you think about, reflecting, like you said, this is your last year, what are some of your favorite memories of your time at Class B and being able to play at Seton Park all the time and being able to play in this community and stay in this community?
I mean, this community it's great. They've really kept it together here well throughout the 6 years I've been here. I played on some really good teams, and playing in the NABF that tournament, Palomino last year too with the Astros. That was a good time. And like just this year, we won the Bob Sean Memorial Tournament. We came second in the league, falling short to Creekside, who we picked up guys from. And then winning the zone, obviously that's a great memory. So I feel like just those few things. This last year was a great year. So,
what are some of the things that you would tell yourself? I mean, you said you've been in the league for 6 years, but go back to that 12-year-old Tyler Wright that probably had big ambitions and excitement and what the future held. What would you go back and tell him right now about what to expect in the future?
That's tough. I'd probably just tell him to stick it out, because we had a few rough years there. We were a newer team when I joined, just getting started, so it took a while to get the ball rolling, get some players in here, but it's been well worth the wait for what's coming up here. So I just tell him to stick it out and keep grinding away, because it's all worth it in the end.
And give us a little bit of a glimpse. What's the future of Ballistic look like? What are some players that are catching your eye, maybe in the 16U division, or younger kids that are still going to stay in the 18U? Who are some guys that next year in Class B baseball we're going to have to look out for when we're covering Ballistic baseball?
Yeah, so we had a few 16U guys come up and play with us later in the season during the playoffs when we had a few guys missing. So I'll give a shout out to Todd Jones. He's been up here all year. He's been our main guy, catcher. He caught me a few times this year. He's been doing a great job. 16 years old, coming up here and playing along with us. That's been great. Few other guys. Avery Young, great hitter, came up and played with us a little bit. Got a few clutch hits here towards the end of the year. Yeah, those are. And then from returners from 18U, I think we'll have Kyle Gilson coming back, solid left-handed arm. Been playing with me for the last 5 years, so those should be some exciting guys to see next year.
What's the future hold for you, big guy? I mean, I know it's you don't have a crystal ball, but like, what do you want to do with baseball? What's it going to be like to hold that pearl down there in Palomino? And ultimately, when you come home, what are the decisions you have to make about moving forward?
Yeah, so I've always been a school first guy. So obviously, if I had the opportunity to at YSU, I'd take it 100%. I've been in pursuit of that for the past year now, hoping to get something there. But other than that, if it ends here, I wouldn't be too upset. I'd be very content with that.
Could you end up being a coach? I mean, is that something that's crossed your mind at all?
That doesn't really cross my mind at all. My dad has coached a lot, but that was never really my thing. I helped with a few kids camps with Chris a few times, but nothing else more than that. I think I'd be fine on the sidelines.
Tyler doesn't want the headaches that come with being a head coach. He's like, I'll save that for my father. I'm good. He can.
Is that it? You got anything else, Ant?
No, I'm good.
All right. Hey, so I just want to say thank you, Ty, for everything. We wish you nothing but the best of luck as you head down there. Obviously, you guys are trying to raise some funds to get down there. What would you say? What would your pitch be to get some people to give you guys some money to head down to Palomino?
I mean, we've worked really hard over the past few years for this. This is a once in a lifetime trip for us, and we've gotten a little bit so far. But any donation helps with food, travel, other activities like that. Just keeping up with the funds and making sure we're stable for when we're down there. So, like anything like that helps.
Thank you so much for taking some time. Congratulations on all your success, man. And if it is the last hurrah, we hope that you go out roaring like a lion and bringing home a world championship, man. Congratulations on all your success, Ty. Thanks so much. Safe travels down to Texas, man.
Yep, thank you. Thanks for having me, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Wright. Awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time out from his car. Busy dude. Got to be a busy. I don't know what his major is, but I got to imagine smart kid like that, he's going to be making money somehow.
Yes.
In a big way.
Yes.
So financial advisors, beware. You're probably going to want to follow on that young man's coattails wherever he may go. But what a great kid, great young man to, committed, loyal, and hopefully Coach Sharpie's out there watching at YSU because he's got a gem on campus that if he needs a strong arm and a good-hearted young man, you don't have to look too far. So hopefully it's not the last hurrah for him. He's too good to give it up this soon.
Hey, now that he's going down to Texas, I mean, like you said, this is going to be really high-level baseball. You can add this to your resume. Be like, hey, I pitched against, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Taiwan, and I was successful against these guys that are coming from all around the world to play in this big tournament. So if you can add that to your resume and put that in front of Coach Sharpie and be like, hey, I wasn't just a high school pitcher and someone that pitched in Class B. I can also go into the world of baseball and globally and kind of still put my foot right on the mark and say, hey, I'm still a good baseball player when it comes to, in the world. So you can add that to your resume. That's a pretty big thing to add.
Well, and it's not like Hubbard plays a bunch of, Sisters of the Blind. You know what I mean? Like they have a nice schedule that they put together year in and year out that Hoagie does over there. And, you got to – again, I know there's a conflict when we're talking about, colleges and D1 and if it only matters if you're D1. You and I have had that conversation. But the biggest thing is if you want some – and he said he's school first. So YSU has a great place for education naturally, great university. But if you can help with that and he can help bolster your pen or a starting pitcher, boy, oh boy, would that be a nice little story for him. Now we roll out the red and I think it's red and white still carpet. I know we have the Team Youngstown, so those are our colors. So from Seneca Valley, from the great state and Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, we bring in Ryan Pekatowski. What's up, Rye? How are you, dude?
How's it going, guys?
Oh, first off, it's going real good because you got that Pirates logo on your chest.
Exactly.
So you get whatever you want, pal. Go Bucks.
Let's go.
I'll start off with this. I mean, this had to been an incredible journey for you. What's it been like? I know you're a Seneca Valley boy, making that trip over to Youngstown so often. What's it been like to you to already have some of that kind of travel in your back pocket, and now you're going to Texas? What's that been like?
Yeah, so being from Seneca Valley, I mean, I do have to, it's a little bit of a haul every time I go up there, but I mean, I really enjoy it. It's not too bad of a drive, so I don't know, I think we're well prepared for Texas here.
Well prepared indeed, and the Class B season prepared you really well. You guys, congratulations on your Creekside team for winning it all.
Thank you.
Got to write your name down a lot when we were writing those stories for Class B coverage. I want to talk about that season. I mean, Creekside, especially you lost game 1 in that championship against Ballistic, and then you had to win 2 in a row. What was it like to kind of go through that season and get a championship?
Yeah, so I think we had a very talented roster, but I think at the beginning of the year we kind of struggled to play as a team a little bit. By the end of the season, we kind of put it together there at the end, and we really did damage at the end there. So,
and that's kind of what you guys have to do now, right? You're a combined team, and you've got to kind of find that chemistry. So, what are some of the bumps that you anticipate having? Going down to Texas and playing some of these teams that perhaps have been together for quite some time, and you guys gonna have to gel fast in order to represent Youngstown to the fullest.
I mean, overall team chemistry. I know. So I played the Palomino zone with the Ballistic team, and then the people that they called over. So I think like the Ballistic team's a pretty tight knit team. So I think as long as me and the rest of the people that are coming over, as long as we kind of just mesh in there, I think we'll be okay. But yeah, just overall team chemistry. I think that Ballistic team they were pretty tight though. So.
What were some of the ways you kind of tried to mold yourself into that? Like you said, anytime you come into a team that is already so tight-knit, it's really easy to kind of feel like the outsider. So what were some ways that they made it feel like an open door and feel like, you were always a part of the group, even though you were coming in, from the outside?
Yeah, so, I mean, during the Palomino zone, we'd go out to eat. We ended up waiting quite a while before both of our games. So I mean, we kind of just all like sparked into conversation. And at this point, I feel like me and the rest of the 4 or 5 guys that came over, honestly, I do feel like we are a part of the team.
Ryan, I'm sure that up here, your name is a challenge for us to get through. So when you head down to Texas, it is going to be just a bunch of gargled letters. What is the worst pronunciation that anybody has ever had for your name?
Man, I have to say some of the Youngstown announcers, they butcher it pretty bad.
Way to go, Red!
Way to go, Red!
Yeah. He kind of just starts with the peak and then mumbles the rest of the name. He hits the now batting Ryan Pikazzi.
The old Bob Uecker.
Yeah.
Who gives a? For you, I mean, that's got to be like frustrating. Yet you've lived it for what, 18 years, 19 years. So you sit there and you're probably just giggling every time you go to the plate. Does it bother you? Are you trying to make your name that household name so everybody knows how to pronounce it, and what is I hope we nailed it. Is it correct in Pekatowski?
Yeah, that's exactly how you say it. So, I mean, I don't mind when Red messes it up there. I mean, it's not a big deal. I get a kick out of it in the box. I don't know. I don't mind when he messes it up. No.
Journalism, we got it right.
Journalism.
when you think about all the memories you made in baseball, we don't get a chance. This is our first time to really get to talk to you. So, what's kind of your baseball journey like? What are some things that kind of got you into the sport and made you fall in love with baseball as much as you are?
I've been playing since longer, almost 14 years now here. So I don't know. I kind of just naturally fell in love with it. It's a game of failure, and I think that's the best part about the game. Can strive for perfection, but you'll never even be better than 50% if you really go hard at it. So, I think there's a beauty in struggle there.
So what are the plans for you? What are the future plans? Obviously, we don't have Seneca Valley under the YSN banner, so we're kind of learning on the fly here as you are. So what are your plans for the future, and what are you hoping to get out of this Texas trip?
So my plans for the future, I'm playing in college at a junior college in South Carolina called the University of South Carolina Sumter. And then my plans for Texas, I just want to win it. I know it's going to be hot and brutal, but I think we got a great squad. We got a lot of pitching. Our hitters I think we can put it together at the plate and really do damage.
It's a
So
dry
I think
heat.
we can. Yeah, I
It's a
think
dry heat. You'll be all right.
ball might fly down there. Who knows?
You see
And-
that nasty movement. The one thing about heat, though, it makes the ball pop off the bat. So how excited are you for maybe the added power that the heat is going to bring?
Yeah, we love home runs in Youngstown, so yeah.
All right, so when you go down, and it's a beautiful facility. I don't know if you've had a chance to see it, but if it's the same one they've been playing in for the last 4 or 5 years, it is gorgeous turf field. But that mercury does rise, so it'll be probably over 100 degrees on that turf. How are you going to hydrate to keep cool? Is it the water, or is it one of these sports drinks?
It's probably a mixture of both. I'm gonna be slamming water. I like the liquid IVs. I don't know if that's something I always go with. Not a big Gatorade guy, honestly. If I do it, it's the zero sugar one, because I just think I think the sugar is more dehydrating than anything. I get that sticky taste in my mouth, and I need another water to feel like I'm hydrated.
It's almost like Gatorade wants you to drink more of it.
Exactly. The more I drink, the more I get
what a
dry
bunch
mouth.
of scumbags. What a bunch of scumbags. We're on to you, Gatorade. For these liquid IVs, they work?
I think they do. They taste good too, so
that works. We're not doing Pedialyte anymore, huh?
I've never had one, but I wouldn't be opposed. I might have to try it. Who knows? I'm gonna be dying down there. So
talk to those wrestlers, dude. Those wrestlers know all about Pedialyte and all that stuff. So
I might have to try it out.
For you, is this the furthest you've ever traveled? I don't want to steal Anthony's question, but is this the furthest you've ever traveled for baseball?
Yeah, probably. I've been to Georgia a few times, but Georgia, Alabama, but yeah, probably this is definitely the furthest.
With that being said, what are some things that outside of obviously playing on the games that you are excited about being able to do in Texas? It's a whole new world down there.
I don't have no clue what what is down there, but I don't know, just hanging out with the team should be fun. I like everyone on the team, so I think spending time with the team in the hotel, whether it's swimming, maybe we'd go to the gym or something, I don't know.
Listen, you are the most innocent young man ever. Swimming and going to the gym. They're not worried about you down in Palomino. Buddy, we can't thank you enough for taking some time. Congratulations on all your success. Congratulations playing ball at the next level. Not easy to do. And we're big fans of you. And we're looking forward to seeing you and what you can do and wreck up the rest of the world. It's Youngstown versus the world, man, and we're happy that you're on our side. So, Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Pikatowski, thank you so much, Ryan. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you for having me on, guys.
You got it, buddy. Take care. Best of luck. There he goes. Hey, I like our odds. And I like our odds. Youngstown versus the world. I'm never not going to pick Youngstown.
#fly the Y, right? Fly it high.
Did you just steal my own copyright?
It's
You just right from out under my feet. You just ripped it out. Yeah, Fly the Y. We got in trouble for that. Did I ever tell you about that?
no.
So first off, the previous YSU baseball coaching staff tried to copyright that, and you can't copyright it because I was the one that came up with it. That is called intellectual property. Then they got, and this is just karma, that they got yelled at by the Cubs organization because they have Fly the W. So it never came back to me, but they got busted for that. So we just keep it because you can't yell at us for it. I'm allowed to say words, and that's how it is. Fly the Y it's still my favorite. It's
Sounds
incredible.
a lot better than Fly the W. It doesn't roll off the tongue as well as Fly the Y does. No shade to the Cubs, but
they're going through some stuff right now with one of their greatest baseball players of all time. Passing away, and Ryan Sandberg, and
right.
Man, it's been tough weeks. Tough weeks. But Fly the Y anyway. Fly the Y. Everybody does the Harry Carey thing, and I thought we were gonna get a who gives a you know what right there with Piketowski. So who knows, man? I know one thing. I know that the Youngstown Team Youngstown, in 18 and 16U are going to represent our region, our country, very, very well. So we'll try to find where they're going to have that. Usually it's on YouTube, if I remember correctly. So we'll try to get those put out there so you can watch whenever they play. Usually it's early in the morning there, which is like 11 o'clock here. I think there's 2-hour time difference.
It depends on where in Texas it is, like because Texas takes up a couple of time zones. Yeah, I just meant is it? I don't know geographically where Palomino is in Texas. It might be in the central time zone, but it might be far enough west that it's in that mountain time zone with Colorado.
Which would 2 hours, right?
Which would be 2 hours.
And Pacific's 3 hours.
Pacific's 3 hours. So
Texas is not in Pacific. So I think it's 2 hours, if I remember right. And if somebody can, confirm that in the comments, that'd be great. But I feel like it was 2 hours before, but I could be off because we've done some traveling ourselves, and that throws everything off. Dallas is 2 hours, right?
Dallas is in the. I think so. Wait,
I think so too. I think we always have this confusion when we go to Dallas because we called flag football in Dallas before and we couldn't figure out what actual time it was.
Trying to remember where the central time zone ends and the mountain time zone starts, because I know the eastern time zone ends at the border of Indiana and Illinois, and that's kind of, if you draw a line down, that's when central starts. But I can't remember exactly where that cutoff is for central to west.
You know what we should do? We just do away with the time zones and be like, hey, this is
it's 1 o'clock everywhere. Just deal with it.
Deal with it.
Sun's in a different spot at 1 for me than it is for you, but it's still 1 o'clock.
That's okay. Let's just go. Let's roll with it. I think we roll with it.
I
think we make everybody happy.
No more daylight saving time either. It's always
forget that. That's atrocious. Ben that is Franklin. The absolute worst. I am.
What were you thinking, Ben Franklin? What were you thinking?
Yeah. Scumbag.
Got zapped by too much lightning.
But that was for the farmers, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and yeah, it made sense in the 1700s. We'll just put it that far. It doesn't make sense anymore.
2025 doesn't make sense. I think that's going to be abolished. I think that they're going to destroy that. USA. We'll see. I'm getting text messages. I don't trust them. I don't trust them.
I bet Swinehart's going to send something here soon.
I figured there'd be things.
Yesterday he sent. I didn't notice it during the show, but he said because we were talking about Hamilton Little League baseball and what high school they go to. They actually, a lot of their Little League players funnel into Baden, and Baden was the team that West Branch beat in the state championship 2 years ago. So
there, boys.
There you go.
We got you. We got your number. We got your number. West Branch versus the world. Beloit versus the world. That's what they always say. Take that. We'll take ours. 100 out of 100. No doubt. Come get it.
Come on.
12 years old, you got our number. You got the ticket.
But when the pup grows up, then
When you
got
turn
you.
13, you better look out.
You better look out.
You better look out because we have the anti-venom at that point. Good night, sweet princes. Thank you to Tyler and Ryan for popping on the show today. Again, if you want to help out with Team Youngstown getting to Palomino, we'd love for you to do that. We'll put the link. You can see it on Twitter/X. Coach Chris Constantino did that link. We'll put it in our write-up here this evening as well, or write-ups this evening. We got to get pictures because we don't have pictures of them.
We'll go through Gary's folder and see if he has because I know we have Ballistic and Creekside 18U pictures because he went down for that championship game. So
perfect.
Hopefully he snatched one of them and we can grab it.
Fingers crossed. Anthony has a great show for you tomorrow. A lot of volleyball coverage coming up. Coaches Corners, which are right now, are they mostly available?
Yeah,
on
all of the ones that you'll see tomorrow are already on the website. We won't have any live ones. We'll be playing ones that are recorded. So we have 8 right now. 8 volleyball, 1 boys soccer have been previewed so far, but we have a lot more coming throughout the next couple weeks. So keep your eyes peeled. We're going to have a lot of season previews coming up very, very soon for boys soccer, girls soccer, football, volleyball, all that fun stuff.
And while we have a moment, we want to say thank you to our sponsors that make days like this possible. And starting with Greenwood Chevrolet, and they've been a sponsor and kind of near and dear to your heart for a very, very long time. Talk to us about Greenwood Chevrolet.
Well, Greenwood Chevrolet in the Austin town, they go the extra mile for you. We always try to do the same thing on this network, on this show, every single day. And one of the things that Greenwood Chevrolet does really well is they just take care of you. Whether you're in need of a service department that is going to get your car in fit shape, you still might have some vacations coming in the last gasp of summer here in the month of August. You got to make sure your car is in shape to go cross country. And Greenwood Chevrolet is going to make sure that it is. Or if you're in need for a new or used vehicle, they have brand new ones on the lot. They have some great used vehicles on the lot as well. Check out Greenwood Chevrolet for what their featured vehicle is on their social media pages. I think every couple of days they come out with a featured vehicle where they'll put out all the statistics and all the features that vehicle will have, so you can kind of get a sneak peek before you even go into the dealership of what you're going to be trying to buy.
And same gig with our friends over at Toyota of Warren, who have been supporting us for feels like forever now. Great opportunities out there. If you're looking for a new or used vehicle, looking for a lease, looking to own, whatever you're looking for, my friends over at Toyota of Warren bring it to you, and they bring it great. I mean, you're looking to save some money on a great vehicle, safety first. They make sure that my buddy Chuck over there makes sure that you are up and down. You can basically deconstruct that car and put it back together by the time he's done with you. So check them out, and certainly some of the deals they have going on right now. And obviously Toyota of Warren, let's go places. Let's do this together. I have 2 of them in my particular garage, the Tundra and the 4Runner. My wife loves her 4Runner. I love the Tundra. I love both of them, to be honest with you. She's bright orange. I mean, it looks like a road cone out on the road. She loves it. In perfect time for Halloween, which is going to be here before we know it. She's going to be driving that jack-o'-lantern.
Driving the pumpkin.
Yep, driving the jack-o'-lantern around. And you know what? Sometimes there's a Jacko where driving the Jacko. So there you go. Excited. Thank you to both Toyota of Warren and Greenwood Chevrolet for their continued support. And we couldn't do it without them, and we can't do it without you. And we want to thank you who make this show possible every single day by tuning in to our goofiness and last-minute stuff and tangents and all that stuff. And one more sponsor we want to thank that we do every day. We call it our Spark. It's Joe Dickey Electric. It's the Joe Dickey Electric Spark, and it's brought to you by Joe Dickey Electric. You can visit them on the web 24/7, 365. They are everything electrical. You can visit them at DickeyElectric.com. All right, Ronald, what do you got?
My spark today, we have, after the show, it's going to be being put up, but we have a bunch of golf scores to be put up, and I want to thank Mike Swinehart, who is the guy behind the scenes. He is hunting down these scores like a madman and getting them over to me so we can get some content up for our great golfers that are putting in some work in the late days of July, early days of August coming up very soon. So golf content coming your way very soon.
Which also reminds me, my spark is the people that we're bringing on seemingly every day to continue to grow YSN. If you would like to be part of our team, if you'd like to announce, if you'd like to drop content, if you'd like to write, be part of our show, be part of any of our shows, any of that stuff, we would love to talk to you. We are right now putting together our academy for YSN over the next 3 weeks or so. And we will have more information on our social media platforms here in the coming days. So if you've ever wanted to make that jump, it's time. Let's go. Let's put our hand in the pile. Let's be part of the team. We're looking for you and you to represent your community and be the voice of your community. So hopefully we can see you very soon. You join the academy and go through kind of what we do, and then you'll be there on Friday nights or Thursday nights or whatever night that your particular team plays or what your particular sport that you want to announce. So looking forward to all of that. Great shows for you here for Thursday and for Friday. I'll be back on Friday. Anthony will be flying solo like Han on Thursday, and then we will complete re-engage on Monday. But we're excited for that. Lots of content. As always, on ysnlive.com. For Anthony, I'm DJ, and may the sports be with you, pal.
And you, my friend.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of Your Sports Network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.